This is Amadera, and we are joined together with Lily and Lucas for our Teen Talk podcast. Y'all want to say hi?
Hi. Hello.
All right.
Good afternoon or good night.
All right.
I keep hitting it.
So I'm going to read something to you, and then I want your opinion, okay?
Okay.
So, I believe in order to understand this subject, we will need to agree on the following points. And what I'm talking about is LGBTQ, mental health, and the challenges that we face in the LGBT community, okay? So, and I want your opinion. Without good mental health, we cannot be completely healthy. Good mental health is as important as your physical and dental health. Mental health conditions are medical conditions that affect how we think, feel, and behave. We all have emotional ups and downs in life caused by events we experience. Mental health conditions go beyond these ups and downs. Research has shown that the LGBTQ community experiences the same mental health challenges as the rest of the population, if not worse. However, the LGBTQ community experiences more negative outcomes due to prejudices. Do y'all believe this?
Yeah.
Give me your input.
You go first. Because I feel like listening to you first. Because I do. You just go. I have to think for a minute.
So, what are your challenges with prejudice from the regular community in regards to who you are, Lucas?
A lot of hate.
That's
People
very
saying
true.
I can't be a boy because I was born a girl.
But how do you define yourself as trans?
It's different for everyone.
That's true. Different experiences. Do you get bullied at school?
I don't go to school, it's online.
Yeah, but I mean, when you
If you were to go to school, do you think you would be bullied?
By some people, yeah, maybe.
do you have a lot of friends?
Yes.
That's good. So you have a nice, strong support system?
Yeah.
That's good. What about you, Lily?
I personally, so I'm bi, right? And it's very hard for me to come out.
Get close to the mic.
It's very hard for me to come out for some people because I know certain people will not accept me because of their religion or what they believe in. When really, we should be loving everybody and everybody should be able to be accepted. Because I have multiple friends at school that are part of the LGBTQ community, and we all have to kind of hide from certain people most of our friends are very accepting of us, which is the best thing ever. But other people, you just kind of know, you can get a vibe from them that they are very negative. You get negative vibes and negative things from them that makes you, like you said, your mental health not very good because it gives you anxiety, stress, even a little bit of depression because you know this person may not accept you or do that. But I don't think that you should try to press your opinion on this person or because you should never force someone to think how you think when they are very set on their opinion. Maybe by you telling them that you are this, maybe they will change their opinion, but you should never force someone to believe in what you believe in.
That's true. All right, Lily. So, LGBTQ teens today face, let me know if y'all agree, support. Do you have support and security? You said yes, right? Okay.
So I accepted myself. Basically, I think that it's very important that you accept yourself.
That's right.
Before you make sure other people accept you or you tell other people. You have to be okay with it before you do. And so I just have faced, first of all, that. And second of all, like I said before, having two parents, one is okay, one isn't, was very hard for me. And I still am struggling with that to this day. And I don't really know. And I personally, I do suffer from multiple mental health disorders.
You do?
One that I suffer from social anxiety, separation anxiety, general anxiety, PTSD, ADHD, and depression.
Oh wow.
So personally, even that, it just makes it even worse. But I fight, and I have been working on that since I was 7. Like I said before, been going to counseling since I was 7. So I work very hard every single day just to get up and get dressed and do the normal things that normal people do.
Uh-huh.
So it's very challenging for me, but also a good because I have this experience to say, yeah, I went through this and I figured it out, and I am done with it now.
That's beautiful that you're strong,
Yeah,
and I believe that, God wants us to love one another.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just, love is love.
Exactly.
That's what I feel. And kudos to you for how strong you are.
Thank you.
What about you, Lucas? What kind of challenges do you face?
This thing is my sister's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they pick on you, bully you?
My sister Jaden, she's trying to accept me now. Before, she would just say, no, you can't be a boy. It's not real, or stuff like that. Boy.
Pizza's here.
So your sisters bully you? Your sisters bully you, Lucas?
Okay, keep going. Sorry. Cut off topic. Food? Okay, sorry. Okay.
But so you said your sisters bully you?
Not really bullying.
They don't give you support?
Yeah, mostly.
Are you two aware of the different entities that are within the community?
Of course.
Do you know about the Pride Center?
No.
Okay. Well, before you leave today, I have the Pride Center. I have GLIS, that's Gay Lesbian Youth Services. Have you ever heard of GLIS? No? Also, Homeless Alliance of New York, and 211 number. GLIS will be more of your setting because you both are youth, still youth. You're not a teenager yet, are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12. And Lucas, you are? 12, yeah. So
12-year-old. Okay, so we're about a year apart.
Okay. But GLIS is, I'm going to give you the information before you leave. That's the agency that you can network with, especially you, Lucas, with transitioning. They can point you down the right avenues that you need once it comes to you.
And I feel like teachers do such a horrible job of stopping that, because it's either they don't believe you or they just aren't listening to you and they don't see it, and it's just hard for that. But certain people, certain teachers, certain counselors, the principal will believe you and they'll do something about it, and I love that about those people.
Mm-hmm.
But other people don't. So I think that no, not right now, but it could possibly happen in the future.
Wow. And if it does happen in the future, what do you think you would do?
I would either tell someone, or I would tell a grown up or someone I trust.
So I take it you don't really feel that secure at your school?
No, I feel secure.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like out of 100%, I feel probably secure about 80% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But that 20%, those few people that are just not going to accept you, you kind of have to avoid. So I feel secure, except there's some people that would bother you and not accept you. So that's basically what I feel.
Yeah. Well, when I was in your position, when I was in school, when I came into situations like that, I just ignored them.
Yes,
and just tried to and just avoid them altogether.
And show that you're proud of yourself.
That's true. Always keep your head held high. I like that, Lily.
They may annoy you, and they may get annoyed because you're being proud, but they may say, oh, well, they're not gonna change, and they're not being affected by this, so they may stop. That's what you need to focus on, is just loving yourself and making sure that you remember that it's fine to be the way you are.
That's right.
Be yourself.
That's right. And it takes two to argue, so if they argue by themselves, they can't get too far, right?
Exactly.
What about you, Lucas?
What was the question again?
Do you get bullied? And if so, how do you handle it?
This is when I think it was when I was starting 6th grade, when I still went to my old school. I told one of my friends that I was bi I know I'm panicking now. I guess the word got out to some people. In the middle of class, someone screamed, "You like girls!" in front of the whole class.
It made you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So how did you deal
Some
with
people
that?
made fun of me for it. We had to be taken out of class because the counselor was going to talk to us, and with the principal, because she was screaming in the middle of class. Anyway, with that.
So
I'm just glad that a few days after that, I left that school. Because I was already planning on leaving that school. So I didn't really have to deal with her that much.
So you left because you were uncomfortable?
Yeah, and that I was already planning on leaving that school because it was just a terrible school. With a bunch of people bullying and just terrible.
Just a toxic school. Basically.
Yeah.
Toxic school.
So how do you handle bullying altogether?
I have a lot of friends that accept me, so
that's good.
I didn't really have to deal with it.
Okay, well, before we wrap this up, do you have anything you would like to say to other youth who are LGBTQ? Good advice?
You go.
To your peers?
Of the community.
The community.
When you're first coming out, try to find friends that will accept you.
Good point.
Or even other people that are part of the LGBTQ community that you can become friends with.
Right.
Because you know they accept you. If they don't, that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I have met a trans person that was super transphobic and it didn't make sense.
Really?
Yeah.
That was interesting. Do tell.
Yeah, tell her your story. What happened?
I was standing in the boys' line once because I hate boys and girls line because it doesn't make sense. Because what about non-binary people? What they gonna do? Stand in the middle?
Right.
I had a friend before. I do not know what their gender was, but we just both stood in the middle of the lines.
Really? Oh wow.
We got yelled at before, but
never mind. But that, and just to keep going, because no matter how hard it gets, you should always keep going, especially to our youth minors. That you should always, like, there are people that are like celebrities that are coming. I put air quotes on that are coming out too, such as like JoJo Siwa.
That's true.
You know about her? She is she's gay or lesbian, and she came out, and I was like, wow, that's big, because she has such a younger audience.
That's true.
And all of these kids that may be younger and already know that something's up, recognize that, and they say, oh, if my idol can do this, maybe I can too. And that is what is very, very crazy to me, and how society is doing that now, because that's good. We're making progress.
Right.
And that's important. I don't know why I used a hole as a metaphor.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's my advice. I know I kind of got off topic for a minute, but...
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you, Lucas and Lily, and for all the LGBTQ youth who are listening. Just please know that the Pride Center is available, and their telephone number is 716-852-7743. And the Gliss Center, which is located at 278 Delaware, and their phone number is 716-855-02221. And the Homeless Alliance, God forbid, but if you are in a situation where your family has turned their back on you because of your sexuality, you can reach out to them, and their number is 716-853-1101. And this is Amadira with the Healing Hub, and we are signing out. Have a good night.